This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Atlanta Hawks. And then Sunday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And looking at the Pacers matchup, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. The season is young, but they are starting to sharpen up.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, Porter Jr. is the 4 with Claxton at the 5. Cam Thomas out there with Saraf, and it's Man in at the 3. And for Houston, we've got Smith. Amen Thompson out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Alperen Şengün. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. So Brooklyn wins the tip. Well, Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it could be difficult to get back into the flow of things.
You know, B.A., you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the traveling and the hotel rooms, changing time zones. But you find your flow again eventually.
Here's Adams following the bucket by the Nets. There's the double team with Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Nice shot by Durant.
And Durant focuses on taking high percentage threes, which is why he's so efficient from there.
Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Durant. Up and in on the layup. Durant's got 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Man. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Pass to Thompson. Shoots over Saraf. Tries again. Adams, shot's good.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Here's Saraf, defended by Thompson. Here's Claxton. Outside Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Thomas misses. The Rockets have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
That one goes. Count it.
This is Smith's game. Set him up, and he'll knock him down.
Thomas outside. Outside Man. Porter from outside. Knocks down the long J.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
The Rockets have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Here's Durant. Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Okay, KD put a little extra on that one.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Saraf. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Here's Şengün. Oh, blows the dunk. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Man. And here's Thomas from the arc. Smith with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Thompson's shot is off. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And again, it's the Nets missing. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Oh, big finish!
Wow.
Okay, I see you.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Here's Saraf. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. The Rockets, number 1.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding, and that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
Houston in the lead. Pass to Şengün. Brooklyn pulls it in. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happens. They just pick the worst time to do it.
And Houston has possession. Following the bucket by Brooklyn. Thompson passes to Şengün. Out to the right wing. The three is up. Porter pulls it in. The Nets have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. And there's a whistle. That goes on Cam Thomas. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Well, the Rockets shooting 55%. An ideal start so far. Şengün in the post. Porter's there. Pass to Adams. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger, signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging that tall timber. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Talking about Alperen Şengün for a moment. What are some things that stand out about him to you, RJ?
I would say his passing for sure. He's very Jokic-esque with some of the dimes that he drops. And we've seen him accept a bigger role on the scoring side also.
Clowney, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Shepherd, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Rockets on D. Here's Clowney. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. RJ, looking back at the trade that sent Durant from the Nets to the Suns, what a deal for Brooklyn.
Yeah, it was 4 first-round picks and a swap from the Suns. Also, the Nets got Mikal Bridges, who they shipped to the Knicks for 5 more first-rounders. Now that's how you reboot a team.
And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
Now here's Durant. He's got 7. Now here's Thomas. Pass to Saraf. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Rockets have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. And it's slammed in by Durant.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Nets trail by 3. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Thompson. On the take. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
What a burst Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. With a healthy roster, the Nets got off to a good start last year, Richard.
Yeah, they were 9 and 10, playing good ball, but a few injuries, notably one to Cam Thomas, really shut down their season. And the Nets went 6 and 22 after the All-Star break.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adams. Green comes in for Smith. Eason's checked in for Durant. And Okogie is subbed in for Amen Thompson. Houston working the ball around. Pass to Shepherd from the arc. Porter pulls it in. Nets trail by 3. Shoots over Shepherd. Porter's shot is off. Houston has gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. Here's Capella. Claxton with the block. Here's Dimon. Capella with a block.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Now here's Green. He's scoreless. Right side Easton. There's the three. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
Claxton with a rebound. Nets trail by 3. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And we're going to have a jump ball. 23 seconds left in the first quarter here. Eason, pass to Okogie. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Rockets lead by 6.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Good chance here for Thomas. Cash money on the open jump shot.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
From deep three-point land, Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Tari Eason is out there with Alperon Şengün. Then it's Josh Okogie. Then it's Shepard. And it's Capella in at the 5. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Şengün. Yet to see a basket. And Şengün throw it down.
Love seeing Şengün go up strong, leaving no room for error with that finish.
Nets trail by 6. And here's Martin. Pass to Dimon. Back to Martin. Intercepted. And here's the fast break. Here's Okogie. And he jams it home with authority.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
To the middle. Here's Dimon. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Pass to Şengün. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Overall, though, they've taken good care of the ball. That's their first turnover.
And the Rockets making a change here. Holiday is checked in. There's a screen. Inside. Şengün with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Wilson grabs the board.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Lays it up and banks it in.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Got a piece of it. Down low. Baseline jumper. Eason pulls it in.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide-open look, but he can't take advantage.
Snatched away. And here they come. It's deflected. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Takes a three. Şengün, that's good. Şengün's got 5 points.
The ever-evolving game of Şengün adding the three-point stroke. That makes him so much tougher to guard.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So for the Rockets, Capella comes in for Şengün. And it's Amin Thompson in for Holiday. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Takes a 13-footer. Sharp, no good.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Oh, he misses the dunk.
Whew. He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
And the Nets miss again. The Rockets lead by 7. Up top, Thompson. He's guarded by Porter. From the top of the key, Capella can't get it to go. And so Porter will bring it up for Brooklyn. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. And one move we're seeing more frequently these days, Richard, the self alley-oop.
T-Mac might have been the first to do it back in the 0-2 All-Star game, but now you see it a few times this season, but it is still a major highlight every time.
Now here's Porter. He's got 7. Here's Sharp. Thompson pulls it in. Over to the wing. Outside Eason. From outside the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Eason's got 5 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Clowney can't get it to go. The Rockets lead by 8. And here's Shepard for 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Man misses. The Rockets have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Oh, throw it down! Wow!
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Here's Saraf. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
Thompson with it. He has 6. Pass to Shepard. 3-pointer. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Shepard's got 6 points in the quarter.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And that one's good. Sharp.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
The Rockets lead by 12. And it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Drops in the 3. Give him 8 points now.
I just love the ball movement.
Nets trail by 15. Outside Porter. Puts up a 3. On target from range.
Yeah, we're seeing the competitive spirit of Porter Jr. as he responds with a 3 of his own.
Capella, the pass to Okogie. And here's Thompson. There's the triple. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Clowney. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And Houston will go for a different look here. Adams checked in for Capella. Smith comes in for Eason. Durant, he's checked in for Okogie. And Holiday subbed in for Shepard. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Clowney.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
It's Durant with a drive. And it's slammed in by Durant.
That's easy money for Durant. Just too long, too skilled.
Nets trail by 15. Here's Saraf. And the shot no good, a bit short.
That's a miss you can live with. He did what he could to get something close to the basket.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Here's Thomas for three. It's hauled in by Houston. Adams has got 4 rebounds now.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yeah, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly. And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Pass to Smith. Over Porter. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Here's Saraf. Now Claxton. 10 points for him.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Thomas outside. Pass to Porter. Thomas outside. 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Porter's shot is off. It's tipped. Porter with the steal. With 1 on the clock. That shot missing. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's Houston up by 15. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Brooklyn Nets.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq. How do you extend your defense enough to ball the shooters without opening up the driving lanes?
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
When you've got two great players going at it like this, buckle up. It's an adventure. I'm telling you, I think the second half, one will emerge as the top dog. Roof, roof.
Roof, roof. Two big dogs at the top of the food chain going at it here.
Roof, roof, roof.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
On the floor for Brooklyn, Porter Jr. is the 4 with Claxton at the 5. Saraf is out there with Cameron Thomas, and it's man in at the 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Saraf can't hit.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
And Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Şengün beat you with finesse and physicality.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Allie. Here's Smith. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. That's good from Smith.
You gotta like how energetic Jabari Smith is. A young guy who is fired up and ready to prove to the entire league just how good he could be. Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Adams finds Şengün. Brooklyn pulls it in. Right side man. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Man's got 6. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And stolen by Claxton. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Cloudy, he's checked in for man. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. The Rockets, #1.
And it was just great watching them be so assertive on the offensive glass. This is a team that trusted in their ability to keep possessions alive last season.
Here's Saraf. 6 points for him. Thomas outside. Counted from distance. He's got 5.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Smith. Drives to the hoop. Oh!
Okay, that's just insane.
Strong finish.
Yeah, look at the fire behind Smith's drive. Pushing through the contact and right to his shot.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Here's Thompson. After the basket by Brooklyn. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Şengün's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Showing his confidence. Şengün taking the shot the moment he has the ball.
The kick to Durant. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Thomas.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Durant with the bucket.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Outside Porter. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Nope, 4 for 7 now.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Outside Durant. For 3, Smith. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Just over 3.5 minutes. Oh, my goodness! Throw it down!
Come on! Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Here's Saraf. 10 points for him. Outside Porter. Shot is up. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's Şengün. He's got 10. Goes back up. And it's Adams missing. The Nets have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. And now let's check in with Ali LaForce to see how Terrence Mann's doing.
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Nets head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. And we know this type of injury can be a long road. However, the bright side at the moment is that they believe he may be able to play. Fingers crossed.
Thanks, Ali. Appreciate the update.
Yeah, with the long road ahead, they'll have to take it one step at a time.
So the Nets making a switch here. Mann's checked in. Here's Thomas.
Powerful.
Yes! Boom! He jams it straight down.
Thomas is electric. He always makes things happen when he's on the floor.
Pass to Şengün. Now here's Durant from deep. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Ruff. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
The Nets have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Saraf gets the bucket.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
To the paint. Here's Şengün. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big 3 era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
And Şengün gets it to go.
You guys can absorb contact as well as Şengün. That's a tough shot.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Pass to Porter. Thomas outside. From downtown, it's hauled in by Houston.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Şengün passes to Durant. Smith finds Durant. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Smith outside. Right wing. Here's Şengün. No good on the 3. Brooklyn has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Saraf. And here's Mann. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it. And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Porter looks it over. Pass to Claxton. Now here's Thomas. Drains the triple. Thomas has got 8 here in this quarter.
And it's big for Thomas's confidence when he's knocking that down. Keep shooting, young man.
Durant for 3. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Here's Saraf. 12 points for him. Pass to Porter. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game. Floats one up. Durant, no good. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Thomas misses. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. For 3, Smith. Another 3 from Houston.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
And Claxton throws it down.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Here's Thompson. Thomas with a steal. And now the Nets on the break. And from 16 feet away, he cans it. Thomas has got 10 points in just the second half.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
And so it's Houston in total control, up by 29 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Alperon Şengün, Jabari Smith out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Thompson in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Martin misses.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Porter against Smith. Thompson outside. Kept alive. Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Offensive rebound is a big part of Şengün's game. Just look at his numbers. They've been great over the years.
Here's Dimon, defended by Thompson. It's Sharp on the wing. Fires from deep. Porter's shot is off.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Now here's Martin. Pass to Dimon. Richard, the league taking some steps to prevent flopping. What's the criteria for what crosses the line?
It's called STEM. It's an acronym for secondary, theatrical, exaggerated movements. Yes, that's a real term. It's kind of a limited definition, and it basically says, don't be an idiot.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Eason. On the wing, Durant. From about 19. And all around the rim that time before dropping. And now 24 points for Durant.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
Here's Porter, covered by Smith. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Sharp's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Oh, yes!
Whoa.
Throw it down!
Oh! Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? To the middle. Here's Sharp. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Thompson passes to Smith. Up and over Porter. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Got a hand on it. Here's Smith. Brooklyn with the board.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Sharp with it, and it's Şengün picking him up.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Out to the right wing. For 3, Smith. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 5 assists in the game.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
And then Porter with the dunk.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
Pass to Eason. Durant against Martin. Here's Şengün. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
The Nets have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Here's Clowney. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Outside Durant. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Durant's got 13 in the second half.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Sharp against Şengün. Outside Eason. Thompson scanning the floor. Outside Durant. The 3 ball. Pure from 3-point range. Durant's got 7 points here in the quarter.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
And then Porter with the dunk.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. On the wing, Thompson. This one for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Clowney's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, Şengün with a steal. To the inside. Eason finds Durant. Here's Smith. The shot no good.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Porter gets the bucket.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Pass to Şengün. Smith outside. Thompson outside. Fires the 3. That's good from Eason. On the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got his 6th assist of the night. Brooklyn has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Martin, the pass to Sharp. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 8th rebound here tonight. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
5 on the clock. Here's Martin. And that one, good. Martin's got his first points of the game.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
He can do it all on the court. Şengün putting together one heck of a performance.
Well, the Nets shooting around 51%. That's a good number. On the wing, Porter launches it, sends it home from 3-point land. Porter's got 12 points in just the second half.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. 1:44 left in the 4th quarter. And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Knocks down the triple. Durant's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Rockets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it. Softy, he's letting them know, you have to respect me.
Here's Durant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Cam Thomas picks one up.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall.
And both free throws good for Durant. How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Eason. Sinks the tray.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Saraf. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Kevin Durant.